Please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon for more video updates. This set of building material multiple choice question MCQs focuses on introduction bricks. Part 2. Which of the below is used to soundproof bricks? A. Gypsum. B. Terracotta. C. Plastics. D. Ceramic. Answer is option B. Terracotta is an acoustic material. It will absorb the sound waves and render the brick soundproof. A good brick, when dropped from the height of 1 meter, can A. Shatter. B. Not break. C. Break into two halves. D. Develop some small cracks. Answer is option B. A good brick should be able to withstand round handling and transporting. If it breaks into pieces, then it cannot be trusted for use for high strength requirements. The absorption test on brick: how many hours it can be soaked in cold water? A. 19 hours. B. 5 hours. C. 6 hours. D. 24 hours. Answer is option D. The sample brick is oven dried, cooled, and then soaked in water at room temperature for 24 hours. How is the hardness of brick tested? A. Using fingernail. B. Using hardness apparatus. Using hammer. D. Using chisel. Answer is option A. Brick is scratched using fingernail. If there are no visible scratches made on the brick surface, it is said to be sufficiently hard. How is the structure of brick tested? A. Powdered and tested. B. Immersed in water and dried. C. Rubbed against another brick. D. Broken and examined. Answer is option D. A brick is broken to expose the surface. It should be uniform, compact, free from voids. What does M1 indicate in the formula water absorption percentage? M2 minus M1 upon M2 into 100. A. Oven dried mass of brick. B. Oven dried and cooled mass of brick. C. Mass of water absorbed brick. D. Mass of water absorbed and dried brick. Answer is option B. Oven dried samples is allowed to cool down and its mass is taken as M1. Sample is immersed in water for 24 hours. Excess water is wiped off and then its mass is taken as M2. When observed efflorescence is more than 10% but less than 50% of the exposed area, it is A. Moderate efflorescence. B. Serious efflorescence. C. Heavy efflorescence. D. Light efflorescence. Answer is option A. For slight efflorescence, it should not cover more than 10% of the exposed surface, and for heavy efflorescence, area should be more than 50%. What should be observed when a brick is broken? Parallel strata, B. Homogeneous surface. C. Pores. D. Brown color. Answer is option B. Bricks should have uniform red colored and homogeneous strata. It should not have any visible pores. What is the recommended size of a brick? A. 20 into 10 into 10 centimeter. B. 20 into 9 into 9 centimeter. C. 19 into 9 into 9 centimeter. D. 19 into 8 into 8 centimeter. Answer is option C. Bureau of Indian Standards recommends size of sand brick to be 19 into 9 into 9 centimeter. 20 into 10 into 10 centimeter is the size of the brick including mortar. A good brick should not absorb more than what percent of water when soaked? A. 15%, B. 20%, C. 30%, D. 10%. Answer is option A. As per IS codes, when a brick is soaked in water for 24 hours, it should not absorb more than 15% of its dry weight. Unburnt bricks are also called A. Dry bricks, B. Clay bricks, C. Kucha bricks, D. Clam bricks. Answer is option C. Unburnt bricks are the ones dried in the sun after molding. They are kept for a long time until they dry. Sometimes due to large number of bricks, limited time, improper workman skills, the bricks are not completely dried and hence are called kucha bricks. Burnt bricks can be further classified into how many types? A2, B4, C3, D5. Answer is option B. There can be four subdivisions of burnt bricks. They are first class, second class, third class, and film rejected bricks. Which of the following bricks is not preferred? A. Sharp edged, B. Clam burned, C. Soundproofed, D. Kiln burned. Answer is option B. In clam burning, bricks are not burnt uniformly. This results in a non-uniform surface color of bricks which cannot be used for high-end works. What is the speciality of FALG bricks? A. Are composed of agricultural waste. B. Round in shape. C. Economic alternative to clay bricks. D. Widely used in masonry work. Answer is option C. FALG bricks are composed of fly ash, lime, and gypsum. It utilizes the waste from thermal power plants and hence it is an economic alternative to clay bricks. The minimum crushing strength of third class brick is A. 3.5 Newton millimeter square, B. 7 Newton per millimeter square, C. 10 Newton per millimeter square, D. 20 Newton per millimeter square. Answer is option A. As per IS codes, the minimum crushing strength of first class brick is 10.5 Newton per millimeter square, second class is 7 Newton per millimeter square, and third class is 3.5 Newton per millimeter square. Thank you for watching the video.